In the 1950s, more than 1,000 Japanese war criminals were in custody in China. The trials of more than 120 Japanese war criminals were conducted in North China's Shanxi province between 1954 and 1956. Isao Inaba was one of them. Inaba was born in 1923 and served in the Japanese army from 1945 in North China. He surrendered to Chinese forces after Japan's defeat in 1945 and had been kept in a Taiyuan War Criminals Management Center since 1949. He was released and repatriated to Japan in 1956. Inaba used to be a standing director of the Association of Returnees from China, established by former Japanese war criminals set free by China. Nearly 70 years on, he still regrets the crimes the Japanese invaders had committed during their aggression against China.
I saw with my own eyes that captured soldiers of the 8th Road Army were tied up and put in front of a pit. They were then bayoneted by young Japanese soldiers who just came to China.
Inaba says the Japanese army resorted to the killing of Chinese POWs to train their young soldiers. Inaba says, as a captive himself, he was treated in a quite different way.
Even now, prisoners of war get harsh punishment around the world. Those who are convicted of grave crimes will be sentenced to death. But the Chinese authorities did not hand down a single death sentence to Japanese war criminals. They allowed us to confess and make contributions to mankind through correcting ourselves. I myself am one of the examples.
Inaba finds increasingly uncomfortable with some policies of the current Japanese government. He says Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has refused to reflect on history. He also says Abe's decision to expand the army's role overseas has violated the pacifist constitution and threatened to drag Japan into wars.
I think what the current Japanese political leaders are doing are harmful to the Sino-Japanese friendship. The Japanese government is not righting a wrong, but wronging a right by reinterpreting the country's war-renouncing constitution and denying the principles of popular sovereignty.
Abe has also sent offerings to the Yasukuni Shrine, which honors 14 convicted Class A Japanese war criminals from World War II. 2 ministers in his cabinet have visited the shrine. Inaba says the move shows these politicians have failed to reflect on Japan's aggression with sincerity.
The young people as well as politicians in Japan shall receive more education on history. Otherwise, our country will be dragged into war. This is awful. It is our responsibility to prevent this from happening. The friendship between China and Japan should last forever. What we want is peace, not just between China and Japan, but between Japan and South Korea, as well as between Japan and the rest of the world.
This is CNC World, a new perspective.